Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kalayim Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem HaKakodash. Alright, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do rule to teach well. Of course, those are men I learn the truth from. Honors to the brothers out there pushing this truth with 100% sincerity across the four corners. Alright, so just want to get to a quick basic topic. We want to be edifying to the hopeful elect, alright? Because that's what we make the videos for, right? To let you either know of your instructions, your destruction. Okay, so we're gonna keep it basic. So yesterday I spoke on how salvation is only for the 12 tribes. So today I want to talk about the ultimate fate of all these heathens. But I'm just gonna keep it basic though, you could really go into a lot, but I'll just bring out like two precepts. Alright, so this first one is Isaiah 14:1. For lo will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be drawn with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Alright, so the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. So this is another precept you could use on the salvation is only for the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native American, and to add further their descendants to the seed line of the fathers, no matter how that child might look, right? Because our people have intermixed through the scattering with all these different nations into the seed line of their fathers, right? They come out, over time looking more and more like these other nations. Right? That's why you have in the camp, not every brother, is gonna look, like a regular, black, Hispanic, and Native American. Right? Some might be like a little lighter, and so on and so forth. And we even have brothers that look like Edomites, right? But they're not Edomites, the Israelites. Right? Spirit, bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Right? So, and the people shall, moving on, right? And the stranger shall be joined into them and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Right? So, it's talking about these Israelite foreigners, and our people. Right? The scripture also says, Isaiah 60, how we shall bring our daughters, the nation shall bring our daughters from far and bring them unto us. Right? So, you're going to have that happen. Right? The elect, come down, descend down New Jerusalem. Right? These nations are going to bring our people from, the scattered, and they're going to join unto us and join in our kingdom. Right? They're all going to be Israelites only. Right? The heathen are going to be under us. Right? So this is all talking about Israelites. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their I didn't break that down, right? Set them in their own land. Right? Because our people are not in that land. Right now that land is housed by Edomites and Ishmaelites. That's why you read things like Ezekiel 36 speaks of how Edomia has set our land as a for prey. Right? Because they occupy that land. Right? They literally occupy it like a military occupies the land. They literally occupy that land. Right? With checkpoints and all types of stuff they got going on down there. Right? It's not their land. And that people don't belong down there. Right? Those, I can't remember what those guys are called, but those different bugged out jigs, they be down there. You know what I mean? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And else Israel shall bless them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Alright, so this is talking about the heathen. Alright, because we were captives under these heathen. We were captive under Ishmael, captive under Edom. Right? We were under these nations. Right? You got even in Elam, they were treating our people like garbage, calling them untouchables. You got our people down there too. I'm not saying that all the touchables are Jake. Probably not, but some of them are Jake. You know what I mean? Because they're darker, and so on and so forth. They treat them like garbage. They're trash. Right? So yeah. But all these nations are gonna be under us. Moab. You know, you had Moab, and they had the Kunlun slaves. You know, they call them demon slaves. You know, things like that. Yeah. So let's get the second one. Come on, let's click here. Can I? Alright. So it's Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done upon thee, and thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Alright, so the day of the Lord is near. Alright, it's at hand. Alright, and that day of the Lord is talking about World War III, synonymous with the elect being delivered. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, I think like verse like 3 on down, you know, strangeness of his salvation, far beyond all they hoped for. Right? These people are gonna bug out when they see these chariots because they haven't been watching, or they've been watching but they don't have the understanding. They think that it's aliens, or like like some pious guys think it's like Anunnaki. There's some weird, goofy, made up doctrines. Like, that's what these people really believe in. They believe in like Anunnaki and aliens and like vampires and shit. You got people that actually believe in that. You know, Jake too. Jake believe in that stuff. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Heathen are gonna have what they've done return upon their own head. All of them. Alright. So what do? They took our people down, but put them in bondage. They tended to make us a problem and a byword. They make fun of us continually, right? And they always have this thing among them. So, at least we're not black. That's like their main thing they like to get into. Hey, at least I'm not black, and they hold that over, over our people. You know what I mean? But they think of us all as garbage. So yeah, their worship turn upon their own head. Right? So they're gonna go into slavery, and they're gonna be taken down, and they're gonna be a proverb, a byword, right? And we're gonna jack them up. The only thing is, right? 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, house of Joseph a flame, house of Esau a stubble. They shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Alright, so the Lord is gonna at that 1,000-year time period is up, right? Which you can read about in Revelation 20. Right, these nations, they're gonna go back to the land and be made tributaries. Was it Revelation maybe 20, like 5? It's like the dead will live not again to the 1,000 years are fulfilled. Roughly paraphrasing. But these heathen are gonna go back to the land. But Esau is gonna be totally destroyed. Right? They shall kill them, devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. Right? So Esau is gonna be totally destroyed, but will reincarnate amongst other heathen. So let there be that, Lord, edified as we shall.